Alright. Start the next recording. Still here. Still playing Tales of Berseria. Keep rolling. We're looking for Grimoire. Again, who's fine. Where's Maggie? Who's fine? Pengies.
What are those penguins doing?
Probably keeping their eggs warm.
Most likely. They look like a mama and a papa. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their mate. Isn't that romantic?
Oh.
So they lay eggs because they're like husband and wife. But how do they make the eggs?
That's... well...
So, Laffy said, here's an interesting fact. A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs. Oh, so their eggs must be small and crunchy. Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins. Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That's a horrific name.
I wasn't the one who named it, okay?
Oh my
Those
god.
eggs look tasty, but I
Start this
think
video
I'll
off with some
pass.
like horrifying penguin massacre. Sand mold. Oh, red enemy. No, we go fight the red. Oh, fuck.
Are we ready for this?
So I gotta watch the story now and get the red encounters. I want to fight that thing so bad. I love the red encounters. Hopefully it doesn't that move
We're
me anywhere.
finished here. Let's go.
Right? Don't have them. Yeah. I think this way to go that way. We're gonna get a story encounter.
Is that...
Grimoire?
Grimoire! Just
She's
chilling.
moving away.
Bring it on, bitch.
A dragon?
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is he friends with players?
Killing blast! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Hold up! Form two!
Oh, I gotta kill myself.
No mercy! Won't that
Get in there, Eleanor.
You're wide open! Too slow! You're wide open!
Oh, that was a good combo. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
He turned red. Oh, he's shy. Never like... It's angry. Henry, let's not enrage it any further.
It's building up strength. Be careful.
Fucking wizard man almost wiped my party. Doing it again. Motherfucking cheesing us. Good combo, good combo. Let's go. You're acting good. How do I open the battery of this? We've had a lot of time. Better keep keeping combos.
I thought we were done
6,
for.
man. Grimoire, what's up? Let's meet ya.
So she's the same sort of Moloch as Bienfu?
You're Grimoire, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you. It's been forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
And?
We found this fascinating ancient tome, and we were hoping you could read it for us.
Goodness, Magilu. You, of all people, joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
They keep me entertained.
Well, I don't need entertainment.
What the fuck?
Bien! Come on, Grim! Isn't there any way
Grimoire, come on, man.
It's not the kind of thing I do.
Grimoire's just chilling.
What a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Maybe you need some incentivizing. Do it. I'm serious. I bet you are. Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
My apologies.
It appears we've wasted our time.
Alright, well, shit.
A walk on the beach is never wasted.
Aw.
But sorry.
That's a cute thought.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Yeah.
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about history. Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid? Yeah.
Aw.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Aw.
Yes, ma'am. Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're looking at here. The language of ancient Avarost. Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
That may well be, but this isn't the place for study. Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done.
I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal. You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper compensation from that shopkeeper.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they'd ever sell anyway.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber ennui thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute.
Fuck you,
like
Bienfu.
me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece,
God.
I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Bienfu.
Mounted? No, count me out.
Bienfu, no!
You're
Run.
no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
Take a look at this.
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys.
Scout ship setting sail.
Haria. Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
I think it might be. We should remain on our guard.
What is over here? Let's find out. It's this thing. It's just this thing. Doesn't look very threatening. Ooh, I should.
Are we ready for this?
It all depends on what you see. skillful weapon.
Hurricane deception! Hurricane! See this? Armor crusher! Deception! Hurricane! Armor crusher!
Hit her.
Hold up! Hold up! Door escape! Hold up!
No, I can't die here.
Hold up!
Disgraceful.
Armor crusher! Form one! Deception!
These red encounters are like actually so fun. I wish every encounter was a red encounter.
See this? Deception! Hurricane! Deception! Hurricane! Hurricane! Deception!
Slowly chip away at her. She's not evil at all. I thought this was right here. I guess my hopes were dashed. Unless maybe she busts something out in this final round. Not recorded. I missed, dumbass. Oh, I missed too. Also missed.
Deception!
Mac Daddy 8954. What's going on? You're just stumbling into a supposedly lethal encounter that's not very lethal. Tackling pretty easy. I was hoping for a harder difficulty. Fish difficulty up actually. Some of the encounters have been like a little iffy, but yeah, it's really fun there. Like the last fight that I almost lost was just because I wasn't paying attention to status effects. But we'll see. See if there's any interesting bosses. Oscar. What's her name?
It was a close one,
Yeah, some
but
of
I
the
am the
bosses.
victor.
Really good trigger ran. Woo. Yeah, first playthrough. I haven't played a Tales game. The last Tales game I played was Tales of Vesperia, and I kind of gave up halfway through. So it's like my very first Tales game, basically. I was thinking about Tales of Arise, but
That's Haria Village.
I don't know. Tales of Arise didn't look as interesting to me as Tales of Berseria. TBH. Maybe that's just an outsider's perspective. Ooh, Haria, home of old beliefs.
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the
Yeah,
Abbey.
I'm really
So I
growing fond
hadn't
of this
expected
cast.
things in Haria Village to be so laid back.
They might be on their best
Roguro
behavior
is,
because
like,
you're accompanied by an
top-notch.
exorcist.
Supporting cast.
I didn't
love
know you
Roguro.
could see the world
I
in
want to see
more
how
than
him
just
and
black
his
and white.
brother
The Abbey wouldn't entrust
go at
my
it as this game goes on.
responsibilities to someone who
Probably gonna be
couldn't
something
see
cool.
beyond the surface. I have seen many things in
couldn't
my
get
work.
into Arise.
I've
Yeah, that's what I
beheld
figured.
both the
I
light
actually
and the
today,
darkness in the world of
on a
men.
whim, I picked up
Despite that,
a Story of
No,
Seasons
because
game
of that,
just because there was a
I
box
won't
set,
turn
and then
away
I
from
picked
the
up
wrongs that I
Fire
encounter.
Emblem
Moreover,
Engage.
I have
So I'm gonna be
faith.
playing that.
I believe there
when
is
I'm
good in all
falling
our
asleep
souls.
later. Excited.
The darkness, huh?
Yes, like you.
I haven't played a Fire Emblem game in a while.
You're awfully direct.
Never touched a Fire Emblem game. Three Houses is fun if you like Persona-esque kind of games, and I guess it pissed off some of like the longtime Fire Emblem fans for some reason. But I thought it was a great game. I had a lot of fun with it. I actually completed it. When I actually complete a game, I feel like that says a lot. Because I don't complete many games anymore. Ah, hello. What are you doing over here?
I can't deal with this anymore.
What's the matter?
New games to play?
Everyone's sick
Yeah.
of all these
Definitely try the Fire Emblem
fruit-flavored
Three Houses
gels,
then.
right?
I can, if
So,
you wanna, I
I
mean,
made
if you
gels using the
come back and
giant
chat and hang out, I
cacao
can tell you how
beans
Fire
only here
Emblem
on this
engages
island. It gave
later.
them a nice bitter chocolate taste. But people complained that they weren't avant-garde enough. Ugh, chocolate-flavored gels, how prosaic, bah! This got me fuming! So I caught some maiden bonita fish you find around here, ground them up, and made some gels with them.
You put fish into chocolate gels?
Well, people do braise meat with chocolate. Chocolate and fish may go surprisingly well together.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Exactly! It was the discovery of a century. The Bonito Flakes crunchiness and the gel's gumminess made for an exquisitely bad combo, which made it interesting.
So if you made an innovative new type of gel, why are you so angry?
That's exactly my problem. I outdid myself. Now I need to make my Gels World debut as amazing as they are. So
I feel like that's something I want to
thought
see,
up
like a
the
Gordon Ramsay
ultimate
chocolate
plan.
fish.
And
Sounds
that
really good.
is?
I'll put my
Chocolate fish
Choconito
sauce.
gels in toilets all over the world. I'll call it the Great Choconito Toilet Gambit. No one will go to the bathroom without finding my gels. I think everyone
What is
will
this
have a
kid
lot of
talking about?
fun. So, genius, right?
Yeah, it's weird, but I think it's funny too.
Right? I knew that kids would get it.
Who's a kid?
But all the adults
shit.
in my village called it silly and lowbrow. They forbade me from selling my Choconito gels at all. Isn't that just horrible?
I want to buy all of his
That's
Choconito
the
gels
most
right now.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Aw, man. Things used to be so much better. Mom would make me dinner, and all I had to do was goo 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 ga, and everyone would smile and praise me. I don't want to become the kind of grown-up who can't find any fun in looking for gels in toilets.
I gotta stock up on my life bottles. I've been in some up. Can't say anything. Do. Okay, so life bottles. Played a Final Fantasy. I played Final Fantasy. I played I think it was Final Fantasy 3 when I can't remember it. When I was really young on my like iPhone, and then I played 15, which I kind of enjoy. I really enjoyed once I got into it. And I'm really excited for 16. 16 is gonna be a lot of fun, I think. Where am I going here? This way. Can't go this way. Really, you couldn't get into 15? I really got into the chilling with the bros kind of aspect of it eventually. Oh, I should go to this. This is the inn. Oh yeah, they needed to go to the inn to sleep. Duh.
We could use a place to stay. Any rooms open?
What are they
Yep.
talking out as?
Just finished cleaning, in fact. You can help yourself to that room there.
Yeah, I thought 15 was fun. 15 was
Alright,
a
time to start deciphering this scroll.
Let's wait somewhere
different kind of
outside
game,
so
though. I
Grim
know
can
most Final
concentrate.
Fantasy fans weren't super
do you
pleased
think
about
maybe
it.
I
It was
could
really
stay and watch?
dumb how they did the story. I really
do
didn't
wanna
understand much
study
of the
the
story
ancient
as I was
tongue.
playing it, but I just
promise I'll
enjoyed
be
it for what it
quiet
was.
and not get in your way, teacher.
It's kind of that kind of game.
What did you just say, child?
That I'd be quiet and
No, what did you call me?
teacher.
Didn't like the car? I did like the
You
car.
said you didn't want to be called ma'am.
Usually I don't like
So
stuff like
I
that, but I
thought
did enjoy
maybe
it.
that
I
would
enjoyed
work.
having
Yes.
Ignis
Satisfactory.
drive around for me. I was always the back
Alright.
seat.
I'll teach you how to
Just
read
cruising
ancient
around.
Avarost.
Thank you so
The
much,
airships from the other
teacher.
games.
We'll leave you two alone then.
Well, you're not
Let us
certainly
know
not
if
getting an
anything comes
airship.
up.
I mean, who knows? But I don't believe you're going to get an airship from the next one. I think 16 is going to disappoint in the airship
Do you
aspect.
plan on just giving up? Palamedes is Amenoch's temple. The priestess
play
isn't the
7
only one
Remake.
whose job it is to protect
7
that
Remake
temple.
and
It's the duty of everyone born in
the
this
one about
village.
Zack. I want to know about Zack. Zack seems like an interesting character. I wonder if I could play that. Do you know, Mac Daddy, if I could play like
how
the
will
Crisis
we
Core
protect our
without
village from
playing the
demons if the Abbey abandons us?
Final Fantasy VII
Besides,
Remake?
we won't be
Or
able
if
to
I
do
should
business
probably
with the
play
people of
Remake
Assault
first before
anymore.
that.
Our faith in Amenoch has nothing to do with the demons. When the priestess gets back, I'm going with her to protest.
The demon blight changed everything. Will we never be able to return to the way things were?
The way things were.
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolde, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Amenoch. For unbroken centuries, a line of his priestesses have
Alright,
guided
cool, that's
us.
fine. I kind of
They're
just want to know the
tasked
story
with
of Zack.
performing the
Zack
sacred
was
rites of
an
worship.
interesting character
And
in
sometimes they
one of the
even
Kingdom Hearts
deliver us
games.
his
He kind of
words
just
and
showed up,
will.
and I was kind of like,
And
oh,
there's
he's
still
cool.
a priestess today.
He
Of
seemed
course,
very
and her daughter is training to
normal
become
for
our
a Final
next
Fantasy game,
priestess.
which intrigued me.
Although I sometimes
seemed
feel
very
they push
non-superhuman.
themselves too hard. Both
Which,
mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria, but the
He is
Abbey
kind of
doesn't
just
care
proud of.
about any of
Wasn't that
that.
what he is? Like,
And they stole our
isn't there like
temple from
clones or
us.
something?
By force.
I know, like,
An
I
exorcist
don't
named
know the
Teresa
story of Final
came and
Fantasy
heard
VII, but I know
that.
there's
But
cloning
from the
and
very
super
beginning, she
soldiers
always
and shit
intended
like
on
that.
taking our temple. Her words
I think
may
Zack's
have
just
been
like a regular
kind,
soldier, though, isn't he?
But that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Inominat. In all the years we've worshipped
wait to have a second
Amenoch,
light up.
not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
Regular, yeah. Just a regular superhuman soldier. What's going on, Markro? You looking at weapons?
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Laphicet.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
So it would seem.
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm
There has been
really
a
torn on
demon blight
Magilou.
breakout
I
here?
hated her at the
This
beginning,
village doesn't look like
and
it's
she
been attacked,
slowly,
Whatever it is.
slowly,
Abbey's eyes
like,
off
it's
us
like
for
that
once,
friend that's
that's
like,
good enough
she's
for
like
me.
that friend, you know?
really will
Everyone
use
has that friend that's
anything and
Magilou.
everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Your
Yep,
opinion on her
and
kind of
that
bounces
includes
around
you.
a bit. I don't know.
As I'm sure you've noticed.
I like her. I think she's fun at times. I don't like Bienfu very much. Bienfu I kind of can take. Grimoire's cool though.
Banning
Maybe there's gonna
local
be more,
religions. The
Molochs
Abbey sure
like
knows
them.
how to oppress the
Hopefully.
populace.
I hope
I'd imagine
Grimoire
that
comes
comes
with us.
part and parcel with spreading the
She'd
good
make a cool
word.
party member.
Other gods would only get in the way.
Yeah,
From
Bienfu's
what
kind of
we
just a weirdo.
overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Amenoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough. But straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
Shrug.
Shrug. Like that, like I fucking laugh. Shrug. Herring. Who's over here?
It sounds like deciphering the text might take some time.
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while. Hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end.
I hope so too.
Honestly, it looks all the Tales games just hold up so well. Their style, it's like the cell shaded.
Oh, then how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself.
Tales games all look,
but from what I understand,
gorgeous to me.
You kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork.
Thanks,
yeah,
that was what I went with.
You're
I love the left swap. I'm a big One Piece Sanji fan, so everyone's got the bangs swept. Until I find the next thing from the Halos. Then we move on from the Halos. But everyone's got to keep their bangs.
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Saw, Popo, Mucho, Sancho.
Oh, old colored attire, dude.
Correct.
That's such a spoiler, but I love it.
Translated word for word.
Yes.
It ends up saying.
I'm excited for all the stuff I don't know about Berseria, because all I know about Berseria is you kind of are saving the world by being the villains.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
That's as far as I know is the general
Their
plot,
grammar is nothing like ours. Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Reordering? So like...
Plus on the off days, Mac Daddy, I'm alternating between this and Persona 3, so catch me on a Persona 3 day if that's your vibe too.
Can you read it that way?
I did that, yesterday, the night before.
Now where did you get that from?
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
I am right now, recording for YouTube. Hey, YouTube.
Pocho-Muson.
Pocho-Muson.
If that's repeated here, then the passage turns into... the Nameless Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to
Persona games are like a fine wine. Enjoy them at your leisure.
Right, so if we apply this rule here...
But you gotta, if you play it, you gotta play it. Because it's very easy to get out of the system.
To be a book of
and then once you're out of the systems, it just sucks.
Songs.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Mac Daddy.
It's not about
Hope you like the bears. The stacking bears.
What matters is what the song says,
Appreciate it.
child. And I think you will be very interested in the words.
I love the
Bears,
bears,
they've
dude.
Made any progress yet?
Shall we go check on
Best
them?
show. Back to your room in the end. What's up, everybody? It's like the most... The Bears is the show to watch if you have, like... If you're like, I don't know what to put on.
Yes.
Put on Bears.
Well,
great.
Thanks to the
Wholesome,
boy here.
great content. It's
As
funny.
it turns out, he
It's
has
actually
quite
funny.
the knack for languages.
It was on, I think it was a...
Only because I've got the
like
best
a network
teacher.
show, right? It wasn't a straight to
Careful,
streaming
honey
thing.
tongue. You'll give this old girl ideas.
Or was it? I don't know.
Huh? Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we unearthed. Why don't you read it aloud?
Yes, teacher.
Song?
Song. Oh, God.
Eight-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening. 4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart, The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Oh god.
Therians?
Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Innominat.
Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
I'm sorry. So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
All right.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
Likely so, but if we want to find
I'm a
out
very
what the
dense
Abbey is
person,
up
so
to,
I'm just
we
gonna,
need to know what's in
am
this
not
book,
trying to think
no
about what's
matter
happening.
how
I'm just letting
long
the
it
story
takes.
play out. I don't want to be overly thinky. I feel like I do that too
What
much
the
with
Abbey's up to,
games
is
and
it?
stuff sometimes.
I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone. The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken. The 7 monsters fitting that description are called...
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans. Earth...
Hold on. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Alright. Sorry.
water,
Back.
wind, and fire. But they also call Innominat an
Dude,
Empyrean.
elemental gods are the coolest.
Perhaps a war broke
If you
out
weren't
between
into
Innominat and the
that
other
episode of Yu-Gi-Oh, what is it, with
that resulted in him being sealed away.
But if
Gate
there
Guardian?
is someone to connect with this divine
Nah,
power, the
you didn't know what
Therians
was
will
up.
keep spawning.
Gate Guardian was the
And
coolest,
just like that, Innominat
but no one
will be
ever got the chance to
revived.
play it unless you were
If we
playing
assume
by the
that
BS
Shepherd
rules.
Artorias fits that bill, and
'Cause
that
goddamn,
he's trying
that
to
thing was hard to
reawaken
summon.
Innominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Innominat's heads, so to speak.
So we're fighting
But
seven.
where do we even
seven
start
beasts.
looking for them?
Remember,
Oh, I watched
the
so
song
much
states
Yu-Gi-Oh.
that the
I
Therians
watched
and
all
Innominat's
of
body are
OG,
connected through Earth pulses.
GX, and then I didn't
If
watch
their
any of
job
the
is
other
to
ones.
feed Innominat,
They kinda
the most effective place
jumped
to
the shark
position them
after
would be at the Earth pulse points.
GX for me. GX was
Points?
kind of a jump the shark anyway.
The
but I
places where the
jumped
power
the
of
shark
Earth
that
pulses
time.
is concentrated.
Didn't do it again. I guess the card games on motorcycles was the pretty fine, actually. That was a pretty cool
Places
concept.
with that sigil. Hey, remember
Pegasus,
the
don't
barrier
remember
that
how
was
much farther you
keeping
got
us
after
from
that.
in the
It gets
forest?
far. the Yu-Gi-Oh story is actually like super dense.
Wait, are you
love it.
trying to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up. And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
That's right. Do you suppose that was also a Therian? Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Oh shit.
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
Something bothering you, Grim?
This line. The one about Therians being forever reborn.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
What? Lobby set? What the fuck are you doing, bruh?
The needle's pointing in the direction of Amenoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall hearing that the Abbey took that over?
Uh-oh.
Temples and ritual sites are often built on places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth Pulse point?
Uh-oh.
There's lots of Earth Pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians, most of them will be empty.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing else, we'll find out what Laphicet is sensing.
Just a theory, but if you were to kill a Therian...
What?
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Okay.
Never
Thanks.
mind. Good luck out there.
Have fun killing the Therian. Alright, thanks, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna put everything up on YouTube, so if you miss it here, I'm gonna be slowly uploading my videos. They're not as good in the beginning. I'm slowly learning to broadcast again. I was a broadcaster before, relearning now, so... Where am I going? New playthroughs of your favorite games. Nice. That's, I mean, that's the best way to do it, right? Find someone else who's enjoying it in a different way, or someone else who's having a different experience, and you can add to it in some way. It's so much fun. What it's all about, right? Should do more YouTube stuff, but it's kind of hard sometimes. It's hard getting the motivation. I just, like, got bit by the bug, and I'm really grinding myself to do it.
Who are you?
It feels good.
The innkeeper's daughter.
No?
I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes, and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Oh, you? What the fuck did you do?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume.
I have to get new to the
an
streaming
exorcist with the
community,
Abbey.
actually.
How might I be of
I'm just
service?
starting, so... it's all gonna be new to me. Do you stream, Mac Daddy?
Look for
I should
someone.
come watch one of your streams, that'd be fun.
A mother and her child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned. They've both gone missing? Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch.
Oh, you're playing it too? How much further ahead are you? Are you behind? Oh, so okay, so I guess I can't watch you if I want to keep it spoiler free.
Right. Ever since the Abbey booted her out
You're
from
in the
the
same
temple,
town?
she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother. And you believe they're being held at the temple?
That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to look for you.
Ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down. I will do everything in my power to find them.
Yeah, let's save them. Woohoo!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Of course. Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
My expedition has returned. It's my new expedition.
Take a look at this.
Discord. Okay, sounds good.
Great. Let's...
Mystery meeting.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Yes,
Scout
explode
ship
this area
setting
again,
sail.
please. I'm gonna make...
Food's ready. It's nothing special. Food's ready. It's nothing. Food's ready. Food's ready.
Level.
Food's ready.
What is your
It's
level?
nothing special.
Oh. Okay.
Food's ready.
I haven't been cooking at all.
Food's
So it
ready.
doesn't matter to me.
Surprising
Level
how I
up.
can do this with no sense of taste.
Recipe aptitude. And you're back. Welcome back. I was just spam cooking because I haven't been doing it all.
Eleanor, what's your game here?
The mother and daughter, you mean? That's on me. I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Are you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So, my only option is to find out for myself.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey
Gotta check
and your
on my-
band of rogues follow two different paths. But something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not sure yet.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No, none. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
Oh, you
And
did.
that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am
Dude,
I.
look at us, bro.
I'm
Ooh, also
surrounded
Mac
by
Daddy.
freaks.
Split between the two big parts of the game.
Was that truly the reason
Um,
Ceres chose me?
Is my audio? Can you only hear? You only hear one source, right? Roku Bro is true. You only hear one source, right? You don't hear two different mic sources coming out.
Velvet keeps picking on Madame
Great
Eleanor.
Bienfu. I don't want to hear Bienfu.
They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna
My
clash
headphones are
sometimes, but
giving me.
Velvet takes
Okay,
it
you only
too
hear one.
far.
Cool.
You really think they're totally opposite?
Sweet,
If
sweet,
Madame
sweet.
Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara,
Ooh, I want some spaghetti carbonara.
Velvet
That
is
sounds really
squid
good right now.
noodles with seaweed.
Squid ink noodles with
I don't
seaweed also
follow you
sound good. I have
completely, but I
both
think
in
I
my
get the point.
cabinet. I should make squid
I'm
ink
sure
maybe
you
this week. That would be
understand.
fun.
The two have nothing
I haven't
at
made
all
squid ink in a
in
while.
common.
Squid ink
And
pasta
since
is
they
actually
don't share
delicious if
anything
you've
in
never had it
common,
before.
some
Like Daddy.
fighting now and then just can't be helped.
Well, they both have beautiful hair.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon.
Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly. And Velvet has helped me more times than I can count.
Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge.
That means they're both motivated by thoughts of others.
How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding, taciturn Velvet?
Both of them talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
You're just trying to be contrary.
I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me.
It's all right if Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone.
Poor Bienfu.
That just makes me feel lonely.
Take that. Get. That's what you get,
You
Bienfu.
two are opposites yourselves. Huh? We will need to be extremely wary.
Beats you, what's going on? Have I been here before? Well, you're not a first-time chatter, so you have. But it's probably been a while. But I'm gonna make a better habit of it.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're...
Oh, yeah, you did. You taught me the, what was it? The, I remember. It was the super skill. How you been? Yeah, the chaining. Well, you just said you do it, so. It does sound like something you do. Oh, yes. Oh, man. We got tons of little cat souls. Yeah, chest. Just got a red enemy. Oh, it's a giant kraken! Let's go! I want to fight that. Fish sounds so good. I had a salad for dinner, but fish sounds delicious. Actually, pasta sounds delicious after they mentioned spaghetti carbonara. Fried mahi mahi. Ooh, that sounds so good, actually. There's a new sushi place that, one of those rotating sushi bars that opened in my town. I'm excited to go eventually. Go with some squid. Yeah, I catch your drift. You get your squid on. Well, here we go. I'm rolling up on you, motherfucker. He doesn't even see me coming. Ooh, do I get the chest first? It might be valuable. Valuable items. Express pendant. Really not. Don't turn around. Oh, you didn't turn around. Favor. Nope. Okay, it's based on these enemies that I can tell if I'm like under or over equipped or whatever. I wish I had a better idea of how to get my souls back though, after I use my Berserk, whatever status. What's what? Here we go. Let's fight. They're actually meant. Yeah. I thought it was bigger. But I mean, one of these bosses is just gonna take me out. I can already tell. Wait a second. Yourself. No, please. Okay, well there we go. No way. Use an item. Bottle.
Disgraceful.
Fuck. Oh, you can't kill me under status fact. I have to really, if I might take a day to just like grind combat in an area, like learning. I feel like I'm just on the cusp of it. battle styles like actually change how she fights. I'm not used to that in the I'm not used to it in the Tales game. That would be really cool. That's how that works.
Velvet!
Well, they have the equipable battle styles. They have the equipable in the sub-menu. It gives her like different. I fucked that up. Oh god. So hard. Oh my god. You gotta be careful here, actually.
No, I can't die here.
I think it's what I mean in the strategy menu.
Disgraceful.
I'll show you what I'm talking about after this fight. Should be done.
No, I can't. Right here.
Spamming buttons. It's like a seizure on screen. Go, there it is.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
2.7 is what I deserve for that. I deserve shit for that. That was terrible. What I meant was, equipment, this. The Furious Fighter thing. Is it this? The title? Because you were talking about the slicing blade. Oh, you mean the literal moves. You mean my arts. You're literally talking about my arts. Yeah, I just have slicing foot's really bad. Oh my god. Well, let's make some new combos then. Swoops out with the blue blade. Gouging spin. Harsh rebuttal. Something. Let's put. I like the sound of this. Respect for slaying gracefully now. It's not bad. Harsh rebuttal. Trade this. Let's change a couple of them. Let's change the circle one too. We'll leave square. Let's try. I want to try this. Shadow flow. Let's leave that. Let's try that. Let's try something new. See how that takes us. You don't use Velvet? I usually default to whatever a game tells me is the default character. I don't try messing around with others usually. Dude, this area is very Rogue Galaxy. Oh god.
Are we ready for this?
The triangle is the one you recommend. This is pretty good. Oh god. Oh yeah, this wasn't a favorable encounter. Why is it hard to win the combat systems? All that. Oh, it's just, yeah. I very much realize pressing right trigger is just bullshit mode. But hey, it's a fun bullshit mode.
But I am the victor. This rocky shore just keeps going. Just don't step on any sea slugs, okay?
Why not? What's the big deal?
It's just that it isn't pretty. Their insides squish everywhere.
Yikes. That sounds pretty traumatizing.
Then again, if you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
You eat them?
Oh, don't be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Good point. Coral is alive and needs our protection.
Or maybe it's because some of it can be sold for jewelry.
Really?
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon appears similar to Maclear Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this area is covered by rocks.
Maclear is just your average seashore. But Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
They were worn away by the waves?
That too. But mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough, and they'll melt your flesh right off.
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this video. See you next time. Bye. Hey, I'm back. We're back. Looking for this mother and daughter somewhere in the beach. Theorizes. Ooh. I picked correct. These bitches be fast though. Oh god. Oh fuck.
Don't waste my time.
Hey, can you stop? I only have one. You really know your stuff about this. Is this like one of your, what would you say B2 is your, like, favorite game? Like, what are you drawn to? Not, like, maybe not your favorite, a couple of your favorites. Is this one of your favorite games?
I thought we were done for.
I can tell. You really know it in depth. What you're talking about. Oh god. My voice is a little softer than the game. No, I just said you knew. I just said you know what you're talking about. You know your stuff. Catch me on the off days, D2, when I'm doing Persona 3. If you've never, have you played Persona 3 before? Doing a Persona 3 stream. We haven't really gotten to the meat yet. Just started now. Oh, playing Persona 4, nice. First time playing Persona 4, replaying Persona 4.
Laffy said, have you been taking care of that rhino stag roast like a good
Yeah,
boy?
first time, nice.
Of course. I make sure
Remember
to
my
feed
first
it
time
every
playing it. I'll
night
never forget
before
my
I
first
go
time
to
playing that
sleep,
game.
Since
Camp.
it's nocturnal.
So good.
How long are you going to keep on calling it a rhino stag roast?
I don't know. It's a new kind of beetle, so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag.
Rise is dangerous girl, but I like him
You're asking
dangerous.
a lot of questions.
Rise is a
Yenfu,
simp
Do
girl.
you like bugs?
A true connoisseur
Rhinoceros and
is a
stag
Yukiko
UFO.
main.
What guy doesn't find them
Yukiko is class.
Right? So which kind of
Elegance.
beetle do you think it is?
And if you don't like her
Rhino
laugh, you're
or
wrong. It's
stag?
cute. Her laugh is very
That's
cute.
a
It's a
tough
cute character
question.
trait. You
But
should like
guess
it.
what? Miss Mogulu taught me a surefire way to tell.
I didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, but if I
Laugh
do
machine.
it, gotta name it after me, alright?
Uh,
Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself, right?
Naruto, though. I agree.
Besides,
Naruto, though.
Miss
Naruto
Mogulu
is the
told me
Naruto,
that
though.
this technique
You go,
is
Naruto,
so
though.
good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream!
oh, all right. How can I say no to that?
You're spoiling
Besides,
yourself. Don't do
we
it.
all did work together
Look out
to
for
capture
spoilers.
it anyway.
Yay! Thanks, Laffy said. Alright.
You're
show
playing
me the
Persona
bug, and I'll
4
tell you what it is.
Original or Persona 4
Miss
Golden?
Mogulu says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their wings.
Is it really
Yeah.
that bad?
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks.
Persona
I think
4
I'll
is the hype.
pass. Maybe you shouldn't
Persona
do
6
this after
is going to
all,
be the
Yenfu.
shit. That is going to be the thing I buy a
Probably
PS5
just
for,
wanna
is when
hog the
they
name
drop
to
Persona
yourself.
6.
Well, too bad.
The only thing that's going
A
to move
real
me
man
to
never
PS5
goes
is
back
Persona
on
6.
his word.
And
If
it be
packs a
coming.
mean punch, then it's a
And it gonna be
rhinoceros beetle.
good.
And if it
I thought
smells
Persona 5 was
really zesty,
great,
then
but
it's a stag beetle.
Persona 6 is going to
I
be...
don't know about this.
Just let him
Hype.
do it, Laffy. He's already volunteered.
I can do this. Just you watch.
What is he doing? I don't even want to know. Yenfu.
This smell is the most bad thing that ever bad it.
Whoa! He fainted with his eyes still open.
I'm actually going to get more water.
Wake up!
I'm going to pause real quick, because this cutscene is stupid. I don't know the way to say it, with the rhinoceros beetle or whatever. I'm going to get some more water. I'll be right back. Ice cream sandwich. Woo. We back.
Up! Wake up, Bienfu! Miss Magilou, as soon as I smelled it, my nose literally exploded. He looks like he's having a bad dream. I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist. Oh, sorry. I just couldn't help it. What are those books anyway? Oh, that's a great question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper. What's oil blotting paper? It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book. A super pop-up book?
Super pop-up book?
It pops out with the force of a raging river! When an enemy has me cornered, I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years. What about the book right in front? That's actually layer cake. Whoa, really? Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge. Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach. Wow! I had no idea that was possible. He's taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad. All of your books are so interesting, Magilou. That's really cool. There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say? Want to take a closer look? Boy, would I! If you really do, then say, Magilou, I want to get to know you better. Magilou, I want to get to know you better. All right, I accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets. Wow, so that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that. What the? What are you doing with Laphicet? He said he wanted to see, so I'm showing him. You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from someone so wicked as yourself. Also, what you're doing runs contrary to public decency.
Which isn't supposed to be decent. These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer eye on you.
If you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Magilou, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt. Yeah, sure.
Take a look. I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Ooh.
Scout.
Can't move on yet.
Hey, Magilou. I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called your heavy book, for flower pressings. Your curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo? Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book,
The one I use for flower pressings is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry. Bienfu likes to write poems? Yep. You'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell. That's heavy stuff. Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully oppressively heavy. Moggy Lou, your face has gone all sinister looking.
I like that. Yeah. Nope, no harpies here. No, thank you. Not anything good in these chests either. Damn. Just a boring walk on the beach to find this mother and daughter. Cat's chest. Let's go. Please. It's gonna give me no item. Aw. Is this where I'm supposed to be even going? Like, this feels so wrong. There's like nothing going on.
How about it, Laphicet? Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
Right. So something is going on? There's the temple, right? Or is this another city? This is the temple. So let's save. We might stop it here, actually. Maybe play something else. I might want to call that for Tales. Toss this on the end of the last video, because this seems like it is going to be an area, and we are going to be doing that. So I might close this.